So we're not live yet, so it's cool. But what I am live now doing, influence settings, ingestion settings, live controller, manage, live dashboard. Oh, live dashboard is up. All right, now we got to see if the data is coming through.
There we go. It just says Plumes of Hazard live stream. It also says live now.
Sure does. Apparently, it just goes right live. That's different than it was when we tested it.
And we're talking.
Nice.
We're not visible, but we're talking.
Right.
Are we live now?
No.
We are live now.
Hold on
Cool.
just a minute.
I'm building furniture tonight.
We're going to run the info in just a moment.
Hey, there we go. Now we showed up.
Yeti done. Boom. All right. Here we go. Ready?
I got the nice bottom all to myself. On the intro, but the disclaimer screen came up like tiny in the upper left.
Yeah, I had to fix that on the fly. Boom! Oh, welcome everybody to the Plumes of Hazard. Whoa! I am the Aceful Vapor.
Oh.
That's Foo. That's Sean. So we had some missteps.
I can't tell when we're supposed to do stuff anymore. Like in general, like.
Yeah. That's
oh, good! I waved at the right time.
Yeah. Hold on, Ed. Hold on. Man. Now I just want you to tell me when that there's audio for me and you people.
They said somebody's echoing.
Somebody's echoing. Who?
I don't know. I don't know that we'll be able to hear that anymore.
My desk is full of shit, so I'm going to knock over 8 things going to lower my volume.
So, as you can see, shit looks a little different.
It does look quite a bit different. Thank you for being patient with us. We are a few minutes past where our normal lateness.
But there's one thing to remember.
Yeah.
Just as professional as ever.
That's right. All day long.
Probably more professional now.
It might be more professional now. So I hate this, just for the record. We can do the other way, and if we go the other route, which I can swap that right now, we can go this way. If we do this way, though, my lovely face doesn't come up unless I click on myself, which is obnoxious. But when I don't do that, then at least the other two guys come up. Or we can do this business that, I mean, I know when we started doing the show, and, basically nobody was doing a show, and then some people started doing stuff kind of like us, and then they went to, Skype and all these other things, and that has this format. I don't like this format. I just don't. I like being able to talk. You come up full screen, whoever's talking. If nothing else, it makes everybody kind of participate and take turns. It's not as bad as, we've been doing it for long. We've been doing it for long enough to where that doesn't really matter so much for us. But
yeah, the problem is every time Google starts a fucking project, don't rely on it because they pull the plug on anything at any given moment. That's Google in a nutshell. Yeah, we're gonna put, Samsung's gonna put out this, Android-based OS. Pull the plug on it.
Yeah.
I vote
Google Plus.
Yeah.
I vote we
quit. You vote for what?
I vote we quit.
You, we quit. Nah.
You already quit, man.
That's true. I did.
Yeah, don't want to do any of this crap anymore. So we did some testing, and I'm not sure who. Oh, am I still echoing? By the way, I just saw that Gular said that I'm echoing.
It's possible that you would be echoing because we're coming out of your computer and your broadcast.
True, but I do have. Well, remember when we were testing this, I had to add my audio into a streaming software.
Might be too close to your speaker. It might be picking up us time.
That's true. It's possible.
We have not tested that.
Do you have your headphones? Can you listen to the audio?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. I just want to see if it sounds like shit or it just sounds a little echoey.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Hold on, let me talk a little bit. Like blah 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 blah. It's near real time. It makes everybody else sound echoey.
Makes everybody else sound echoey?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So like I sound echoey as shit.
Mm.
But like it's not like a bad echo. Like it's not like the hangout echo. Like hello.
Right.
It's like almost like stereo laid onto each other. Like we added a little bit of delay and so it's probably coming from your mic. Your brand new fancy mic.
Yeah, that's right. I could always just mute.
Don't put it in spatial mode. That would suck. Yeah, but then not only do you have to change scenes on a regular basis, remember to mute on it. Like that's a fucking nightmare. Too much of a nightmare.
All right, so see if this sounds any better for you. I moved it more away from the old speakers.
Put my headphones back on.
Yeah, please do. See if that sounds any better. See if you sound any better.
Blah 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 blah. I sound fine now. You sound a little echoey.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I guess that's
but
better.
It's okay. It might just be because you're close to your mic and your mic's actually picking up what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible.
So,
as long as it's not terrible.
No, I think we're livable.
I don't want everybody to sound bad, and I don't want everybody to sound bad either, or me to sound bad either. Welcome everybody to Plumes of Hazard. We've got some extra sources of technical difficulties, as you may know. Hangouts on Air, which we've been using for 500,000 years at this point.
9,000 years of combined vaping experience.
Yeah, that's right.
Are we live? Chat has not moved.
Chat's moving. We're in a different hangout.
Oh, right. Did you put the new chat link up?
No.
I had to go to it and launch it myself.
Okay.
I will copy and paste it for you.
I already have it.
Which actually may or may not be updating in real time.
Yeah.
No, I think it's okay. There's just not a lot of people that made it back up.
Okay, so here is the thing. So, like I was saying a minute ago,
better and looks better. It's great.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like this format won't take it too long to get used to, but it's like payoff. I mean, we should have been doing this when we were big time.
I disagree. I still really like the Hangouts on Air.
Yeah.
And it let us be the thing.
I've hated it for a while.
Dude, it let us all be the thing that we are at heart, which is fucking lazy.
Efficient is what we were.
Correct.
So, in case you didn't know, Hangouts on Air is going away as of next week. So we figured we're going to have a stumbly week. We might as well have a stumbly week when we had a fallback. We could go back to a Hangout on Air real quick if this didn't work. But Sean,
for the next 3 weeks.
What was that?
And I'm gone for like the next 3 weeks.
Also, you're gone for like the next 3 weeks. So we did some testing this weekend, and then I remembered that the software, you actually have to log into the YouTube account in the software, which I had forgotten. So once I remembered that, we switched around to the Plumes account, and all my scenes were gone. So I had to go back and recreate all the scenes last minute. Anyway, so that's why we're a few minutes late. I just wanted to let you know.
By the way, as a side note, it might be worth it to talk about this now, which we haven't talked about this yet, but we probably should live because why not? I would plan on canceling the show on the 6th because I'm going to be at a party with Mr. Max Blast.
Oh.
Isn't the 6th a Friday?
No, the 6th is a Wednesday.
Oh, right. No, you're right.
Mr. Max Blast, you're going to be at a big 700-person party, so neither of us will be here. I can't fill in for him if I'm at a party with him.
You haven't figured that out yet?
I mean, we never talked about it.
Efficiency. Oh boy. Ain't that a pisser? Webcam control. So I've got new stuff to play with by camera. It is broken, apparently.
Everybody, I would not plan on there being a show on August 6th.
Yeah, sounds like it. I didn't think about the fact that both of you are going to be there, and that might be a problem. So if we can identify a backup host, we'll let you know. We'll post in the group.
I can be that.
Huh? You
talk about backup hosts?
Yeah, like besides you and me.
Oh, right.
Like another one.
Sorry, I'm half here.
Another one.
Building furniture. Yeah, we need. I mean, technically, we should have had an additional backup host tonight since he was only like half here. So we should have had like half of the backup. So like Biggles, he's half of what he used to be.
Right. That's right.
Biggles is not guest hosting. I can tell you that.
He's half of what he used to be, though.
Right. Physically. Right.
I'm actually going to see him tomorrow morning.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. I'm going hang.
On a completely related note, though, I'm so excited to get to go hang out with Mass Blast for a week. He's going to give me a tour of the ice cream factory.
Fuck. So the chat that I've got up just said, I think we're in the wrong show. There's a new show going on, isn't it? We're not in it.
So you're in the wrong chat, too.
I'm in the wrong chat, too. I'm not, though. I launched it from Roid Rage with an exclamation point.
We're in the right chat. Because I had the old chat open and
no, the chat that I'm in is the one directly tied to the live video that we have right now.
Oh, fuck.
But Vic just came over and said hi.
Dude, the corner of this paper just poked my eye and I'm okay.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. Thank you, Base God.
That is unfortunate because I've definitely been in the wrong chat too. That's really funny.
God, I'm the one who quit. I'm the only one who has my shit together.
I've got it launched. I launched it from the right thing. I don't know. YouTube sucks.
I wasn't even supposed to work here today.
Oh, title is Plumes of Hazard. Oh, that's why Festy says the Plumes of Hazard live stream, not the usual header. Interesting. I wonder if it created another one.
Yeah, we don't have like a show title or any of that crap going on right now.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
Post title date the show. Although I still see the thing for like Roid Rage, like it still exists.
Interesting.
Like, the one that Crew deleted exists.
All right. So
it says an upcoming live stream that's supposed to start in 16 minutes.
Gotcha. Well, that sucked. Why did it create another one?
We don't know how this works.
Yeah. We don't know how this particular thing works, that's for sure.
We are not technically competent. Fucking Mass makes ice cream. I breed horses. I don't remember what the fuck you do.
I test the shocks in small imported sports cars.
There we go. Specifically like Mazda Miatas.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
The upside also was Mazda Miatas. I also test the firmness of their roof because my head pushes against their
That's
roof.
very fair.
My mom had one for a long time, and I drove it a few times, which is like I equated it to driving a coffin because it was just, everything's just tight left to right here, left to right on the bottom, and
Dude.
tight vertically as well.
Coffins are roomier.
The last time I go out to LA, right, we all go out to dinner and stuff. 2 times ago, I was really sick. Yeah, I felt like crap.
I remember that. Yeah.
The girl that works with us named Nicole's like, oh, don't take a lift back to your hotel. Let me give you a ride. She neglects to tell us that it's two larger dudes. She neglects to tell us that she has a tiny little 2-seater sports car, and she drives like a fucking maniac. So, like, my back hurts so bad, and I'm, like, crowded into this little thing with my fucking knees up here. Oh, my God, it was awful.
What car was it?
Like a Nissan Z something or whatever.
Oh, Z350?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, like, every time I go back, she's like, I promise I won't make you get in my car again.
The Z's not too bad. I test drove it. That was based on one of my first nicer cars.
It's bad when you have to have somebody else in the back seat, and you're 6'3".
Oh, there's somebody in the back seat.
Yeah, there were two of them.
Yeah, so I had an Infiniti G35, which they came out with the Z, I think right after it or something like that, and just like the 35, I assume it's the same in the Z because I never got in the back seat of the Z, but in the G. The front two seats are like deep sports seats. Like the things are like 8 or 10 inches deep. Like they're thick, comfy seats, and that leaves zero room in the back. I mean, none. I don't even know. I don't know how you got in it with somebody behind you.
Plumes chat or in the Plumes Facebook group where we are.
What's that?
I said I just posted in the Plumes Facebook group where we are.
That's a good idea. So yeah, no. As far as I'm concerned, the G and probably the Z2, that's a 2-seater car. That's all there is to it. You can use the back seat for a shelf. That's fine.
Yep. But yeah, there were 3 of us. My boss being one of them, who was nice enough to let me sit up front because I was sick and my back hurt. That's a good boss, by the way.
That is a good boss.
I would never let one of my employees sit up front.
No, probably not.
I'm not a good boss. To everybody commenting on the sound, we know, but we don't because we have no fucking going on. No.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to fix it at the moment. We're going to try to adjust it probably next time. What I can do, though, is I can mute myself more often.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's just lame.
Yeah, we should be able to fix that for sure. I wonder if I can fix that.
Basically, Angsty got a brand new mic, and we have a brand new streaming methodology, and Google sucks.
Also, definitely Google sucks.
There's the TLDR. And there's no show on August 6th.
Also that.
Because I'm going to a disco neon party with Max. It's actually a neon cowboy party. But
I wonder if I just turn it down a little bit. See if that's any better, boys.
Turn your volume down. Hold on, I'll put the headphones back on.
Yeah, I turned it down on the mic input. Just turn it down a little bit. See,
that actually sounds a lot better.
Does it? Okay, good. Maybe it was just pinging out a little bit. Good. Fantastic.
Yeah, fine.
Good. I'm glad that was an easy fix then. So I guess we can talk about that. Huh?
You got what?
I guess we can talk about that since you just mentioned it. I got one of these little monkeys, the Yeti Nanos.
Yeah, you sound like shit now because you're on directional.
Yeah, because I'm on directionals.
God damn it.
But it's pretty cool.
This is the really hard part of this for me. Zoom opens up 2 windows.
Yeah.
And the side window I just kind of moved over to another monitor. Yeah. And I keep looking at it because it's where people are big and I can see them. That's driving me nuts because on this stream I'm like over here.
Like these tiny little things.
What I need to do is I need to take this and I need to drag it down on the bottom. There we go. Now I can't see it. Now it doesn't exist. It's like hidden from view. I actually have vape stuff.
I've actually got a pop filter for it, Gular, but I'm not using it because it shouldn't be necessary because I've got it down, like right here off cam, and I'm not talking at it like this. If I was popping in there with popping popcorns, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, Plumes has always had a strict no mics in your face rule.
Yeah.
So the pop filter isn't really necessary. I have one and I use it, but it's not.
We'll do this for a little while and just be, the cool guys.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I would have to move my stand over to get it in camera view.
my stand's mounted on the side of my desk, and it's just creeping over my display. and it's way out of cam because there's no reason for it to be in camera.
The same way, like it's literally like behind my monitor, up and over the side, tilted toward me. So I can't really bend it down because there's another monitor in the way.
And my audio has always been great. So why do you have to have it in your face?
Apparently my audio is not great in this new apartment, which I found out when I was listening to the last live stream.
No, you found out what I told you. It always sounds like shit there.
Because when your mic is too far away, you can end up echoing off stuff. So
yeah, and I don't have all the fucking sound.
You don't have the sound stuff.
Yeah,
but I'm moving in like 2 weeks, so we'll see if it's better at the new place.
Right. Yeah. No.
I have vape stuff. Though.
There's no reason for a mic to be in your mouth with a modern, decent mic, and it doesn't have to be an expensive one.
I disagree.
I've been using like a $90 blue snowball from like 15 years ago. I've been using it forever. It sounds great.
What if you need to talk softly?
Well, if you need to talk real softly, I bet you can still hear it just fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes there are people who can only talk like this, so then they just need their mic in their face right here. You know what I mean?
I've changed my mind about this platform.
Why?
And besides, our pretentiousness is a la carte as it is.
Why, Sean?
Because you can't mute me anymore.
Couldn't mute you before.
I mean, he could mute me in Hangouts. He did it all the time.
That's true. It just didn't ding. That's right.
You're right. I'll just berate you.
You can't mute me anymore.
See how well you handle that.
I mean, I already quit, so you know how well I handle it.
Well, you can always quit again.
New segment. Hey, Foo, what you building?
I'm building an IKEA dresser. I'm building the drawers.
Oh, I see your bed's off the floor too.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Nice.
My brother came, grabbed me, we went. We were supposed to do both things yesterday, but he showed up 2 hours late, and he was going to the Mets game, so I had to drop his ass off at the stadium at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we only got half of the bed done. And if you've ever built an IKEA bed before, the slats take the longest.
Yes, they do.
Doesn't matter what brand; they always take the longest.
No, so I didn't get the stock ones. I got the second level ones that have like the rubber inserts.
Mm.
No, they were such a pain in the dick to get in.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, that took like an hour and a half.
True.
So I just realized something.
It
only looks straight forward because the lighting in this room right now shows my reverse raccoon really well from my beach tan line and thick sunglasses.
Yeah, that's good. I'm washed out as hell. I can't do anything about it
yet.
Because
not until you restart.
I haven't set up my webcam software on the PC. Nah. Hashtag deal with it.
You're all kinds of put together tonight.
So Jason said he likes the multi-window format. That's good. I suppose we should ask you guys what you guys like. I still prefer the. Hold on, I can actually switch it over just for temporary.
Fucking dude, I've hated Google Hangouts for so fucking long. I've been waiting for this day.
Yeah, we can switch over to this style, which is fine. I don't mind this file. The only problem with this style is when I want to talk, I have to click on myself because I don't.
And look at it this way: if we're fucking up, it's our fault, not Google Hangouts' fault.
It's true.
So
we've had like a handful of shows be hijacked by just server bullshit.
Oh, over the years we've had lots of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna miss that. And we had a really bad one like within the last 6 or 7 shows.
Oh yeah. So I need to respond to Vic because he's mad there's no Plex roll.
I was about to ask you if you saw that yet.
I did. So there's a story involved in this, and it's finally cooled down a little bit, but I don't know if anybody knows. It's been fucking hot the last couple of weeks.
It's been quite hot.
This apartment, I believe, has 2 things going on. 1, terrible insulation, and 2, a deal with a power company where they throttle your air conditioning when it gets really hot, because then the machines don't work as hard and they last longer. It's a thing that they can do. My wife looked it up.
What?
So I have gotten into a habit of turning off the TV that's back there because it's one less thing in this office that generates heat.
Mm.
There's a lot of other things in this office that generate heat, and it's usually unbearably hot in here. like unbearably warm. Like I cannot wait to move so I don't have to deal with like I miss my cozy like warming foot pad in my basement office so much.
Oh,
I bitched about the cold then, but like I'd much rather be cold because like I just bought a warming foot pad and it was great. Now it's fucking always hot in here, and then I come on the show and I have to wear clothes and shit. Like that sucks.
No, you don't have to work. You don't own a pair of like basketball shorts or anything.
I almost always wear basketball shorts around the house, but I have to wear a shirt because I'm not going back to the original vaping hangouts. That's a deep cut. That's a good one.
It is a good one.
Yo, Vic, trust me, you don't know close to my entire library. Just trust me. I mean, that Plex scroll does not display the 16 terabytes of shit that I have. You don't know close to my entire Plex library.
Can you set that to roll?
My stuff replaced.
Can you set that to roll just like the shows that you want to show up?
I don't know, maybe.
Curious. There's something else we can ask the chat. How is it? How is the sound when I vape? Since now the mic's kind of close to me.
You got a better mic. Oh, do you mean can we hear all the NAR addies you vape?
Yes. I was curious if you could hear the NAR whistle. And you can't hear the whistle because this is the EA and it doesn't whistle at all.
Well, no, he had to completely like redo the airflow so it wouldn't do that.
Or you could just build it right.
Dude,
I know. I'm joking.
NAR addies for how long now?
Joking.
Always whistle.
You do have to get it like just so, and it doesn't even stay that way.
You can only mitigate. You can never eliminate.
You also have to. What you really have to do is you have to build it right, and you have to vape it right. Because if you vape it too gently, it does.
What do you mean vape it right? I fucking.
Hey,
I got juice in my thumb.
learn to vaporize.
Hold on. We need that in speaker view. Hold on. Give me the Josh face. All right,
I don't want to get fucking snowdrift in my mouth again.
Rick, I use a build that somebody else made for me.
Yeah.
I don't make my own shit. Now, here's the thing. 2 different people made me builds, and I don't know which person's build I'm using right now.
So that actually is kind of funny. So I was like that for months because there was always a key coil, right? And then when I started testing the EA, it wasn't right. It was too hot. So I went back to parallels. I've been running my own build for like however long we've had the EAs now. Which is crazy.
So I don't use the EA though. That's the thing. Like I used it to test it, but like I honestly don't really use the EA. I am, however, back to the CA. That's my primary only fucking thing I use.
Yeah.
Like I really like the CA.
Oh, very good.
Festy, come on, man. That was low. I'm going home. I'm done.
Later, jerks. Rick Carr, 27 gauge, right? You know it. Parallel 27, 3mm. I think I've got an extra wrap on this. I think it's a 5.6, so that it meters out at like 0.4-ish. Now I'm curious. Do I even have a battery in my regulated shit? I don't have a battery. I don't have one in my my Limelight. I guess I can fix that. Now I'm curious what it is. The Narco's good. It really is. It's quite good. The only problem that I got with the CA is that I don't like the stock top. Sean.
I wondered how long it would take somebody to catch that.
I'm messing around with vape gear at the moment, so I didn't see it until just now. I don't even have. I haven't messed with this software long enough to even know how to do that.
Oh, you just click the 3 dots and hit rename.
Oh, nice.
You can name yourself whatever the hell you want.
Nice.
But we used to use Zoom for work stuff, and we used to go in and just change names.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we did a lot when we had team meetings, and I'm talking like team meetings across 27 people.
Yeah.
everybody would name themselves the same one guy up with them. It was a blast.
Yeah, 0.39. By the way,
I don't know what mine is either. I know it works.
Yeah.
You know what's cool though? My gloom is on its way back.
Your what?
My gloom is on its way back.
Hell yeah! With the RAM board in it.
With a RAM and a full like clean. Like I had the whole cleaning work done thing, like that whole refresh.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Vape pairings.
So I'm really excited about that shit.
Yeah, you should be, because the fucking RAM it kicks ass.
I think I might be gone before it gets here. But I'm excited.
You mentioned that. It's that you're going to be traveling.
Well, I'm not going to take it with me anyway because I don't fly with the gloom because I still think flying with the bolt is the best.
Man.
Look, man, if anything goes wrong with this, I can tear it down to fucking bits and take care of it myself. The gloom has wires. Something could go wrong. It has for me in the past.
That's because you had a
So
MOSFET.
there's no risk in taking this. And if I end up like out of fucking vape, I'm not going to be a happy camper when I'm gone.
Oh, no. I think you should totally throw that in your bag, for sure.
Yeah, this is what goes with me. This is my travel mode. Like I've, for years now, been using the bolt for travel and the gloom for home.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you throw that in a pocket somewhere that you're going to forget about it, and then you actually carry the gloom. Because when you get there, that's the problem, right? You've got.
Yeah, but I only travel with one mod.
So
Barely a vapor anymore. Come on.
You're right in that the side access door, or the front access door, does make plugging the hole easier, plugging the tube easier.
Plus the raw mechanical, the easy to tear apart, like
but
nothing can go wrong with this.
And nothing has ever gone wrong with this either.
Dude, this is like the second time I've had to send in a busted gloom.
Because of the MOSFET.
I'm not suggesting otherwise, but I don't have the same confidence that you do.
Oh no, I didn't either when I first got it. I'm saying still, dude, bring a mech for sure. But the thing is you're sacrificing a fucking shitty box mech vape for your entire trip for like the 2 hours you're on a plane.
I've been using this thing no, I'm not. I'm sacrificing it because I know that this will work no matter what for my entire trip.
But it's a shitty box mod.
I love this shitty box mod.
You know what I got for when I travel?
I really love this shitty box mod.
I cannot fly.
I'll be honest.
I ordered a shitty USB pod mod called a Jewel.
Oh. I use the bolts. Like, I've been using the bolts and the gloom straight up, and I really like the bolts. They're a good size. They don't feel bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I didn't really like this, like, super engraved one because all the fucking dirt. And I just don't like the feel of it.
What the? Oh, you know what? Oh, that's what it did.
The red? I like it.
Hold on. What's the Windows setting that dims it for nighttime?
For nighttime?
Yeah, the Windows thing.
Oh, I don't use Windows.
There's a. Schedule nightlight. Turn it off. Ah, there we go. Oh god, that's too.
I am really excited about getting my rammed out gloom, but I also really like this bolt. It works, and it's Mario themed, and I like that.
It's a shitty box mod. So that actually brings up a good point.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we go into shitty box mod, I would like to just point back a couple of years ago when the coolest thing in the world was the Duke in the D's Nuts DNA Project box. I think you're the new high horse.
No.
Oh, you use a shitty box mod.
Yeah, it's totally tongue in cheek because, and this.
Oh, I know it.
And this is why I. Oh, did I lose the settings thing? Damn it. What was it? Night mode? Isn't that what I said? Yeah, I need to turn that down a little bit. So travel stuff. Let's talk about that for a minute.
So what?
And this is probably a holdover from smoking. I cannot travel with a mod.
Without a mod?
With a mod.
Oh.
I have to have backups on backups, and I just can't. Even when I was using a shitty box mod, because I had a couple shitty box mods, and they're all right.
You had this shitty box mod that you know would never break.
I brought it with me, for sure. But for that reason, I think it's a good idea to have for that reason. It's 100% reliable, but I can't just fly with it.
Oh, I don't have any problem flying with just this
because you drop it and the Delrin shatters or whatever, right? I mean, like I have to have backups.
I've still got silver contacts. I can make that shit work.
Sean will be fine until he runs into an actual problem and he's like, should have taken a backup.
Oh, dude. I went to fucking Pittsburgh and I shattered my Omen tip and I just vaped with a busted drip tip for the week.
Drip tips are survivable, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not particularly worried about this thing shattering either. Because it's not acrylic.
Or what happened in one of my work trips is my billet got stolen. If that was my only mod, I would be furious if I was somewhere for a week without a vape.
It actually might not be a bad idea for me to try to go a week without a vape since vaping's dying in a couple of months anyway.
Probably. But that also brings up another good thing I wanted to share about this. So I had a vacation last week, and there was some various family outings that we went in, some of which involved being on a lake. And in order to not fry the mod, I was like, and it was going to rain too, right? So it was going to be out in a canoe on an island, in the rain, whatever. And I was like, I'm not worried about my phone because the iPhone 10 is waterproof, effectively waterproof.
Mostly.
But any mod, I mean, just be a terrible idea, right? Even that shitty box mod. Bad idea to get it soaked if you don't get dunked in the water, which happened. So I was like, okay, I just won't bring one. We'll just see what happens. And I was hours, I think I was like 3-4 hours or something like that, before I even thought about it. I came home, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'd really like a vape. And I went and had a few drags, and it was great. And that just killed me because of all this other FDA stuff going on, everybody demonizing vaping. And what I experienced that day was hours long that I didn't even realize I didn't even have a mod on me. Uh-huh. It was awesome. When I realized it, right? When I realized, it's like, holy crap, I haven't had a vape in hours and hours.
Even our old savior of vape movies is against vaping now. Not only get into that. So Vic was asking about travel setups.
Yeah.
For airport layovers. I'm gonna go into a spiel here. I'm gonna completely ignore the first part of his request because fuck traveling with a pod system. This is the perfect travel mod. It really is perfect for travel. Because you get no juice bleed from pressurization because you put a little Lego hand in the fucking bottle and you're good. So you got no juice bleed, no mess, none of that shit. It's easy to clean out. It's easy to work with. It's easy to fix. It's the perfect travel.
There's like a 1/6 of a turn thing here. And
but I also know that the Lego hand doesn't fit and it doesn't close at the same time, and I'm worried about losing the bottle.
Of course it does.
It doesn't fit well.
It does too.
Plus, wires can break. Metal not break.
Again, you're still going on the whole only bring one mod with you thing.
I've only brought one mod with me for years.
I know, but that's silly. It's silly.
I only use one.
Bring 2 mods. Bring a backup.
I don't need to.
You have a mod. Have a backup.
Hey, would you say Sean is mod-nogamous?
Yeah, I would.
Where is the Google Hangouts toolbox with the rim shot? Come on. That's so sad.
Hold on. The Lego hand doesn't do anything for the batteries.
No.
You're not going to be the guy on the news. You use the Lego hand to plug the squonk bottle so that it doesn't leak from pressurization. So when you get to the airport, you pop the bottle out, you pull out the Lego hand, you put it back in, and you're fucking good to vape. No muss, no fuss.
And you do the same thing with the gloom.
Just your face. The Lego hand has nothing to do with the batteries.
No, it doesn't.
Now, I will say that the lack of a switch, the lack of an off function on this, could make you the guy with the batteries.
Yeah, for sure.
But all the bolts ship with this nice little fancy pouch. I just put it in the pouch when I'm on the plane, and then I don't gotta worry about the button getting pressed.
I just smoke 6 when I travel.
You know what, though? He's not wrong. Because here's the shitty thing about being a vapor and travel. Half of my liquid bag is filled up with fucking e-liquid. meaning I can take less personal care items than I like to.
Fewer.
I've got to take a battery charger. I've got to take a fucking kit. I've got to take extra coils. I've got to take all this kind of shit. Like, traveling as a vapor sucks.
It does.
Because you have to take so much stuff. And, like, I downsized. Like, I bought a much smaller pouch. Like, the smaller build kit. And I just got a new charger. I did decide to go with a 2-bay.
Yep. Me too.
Because I wanted to try another one. The 1-bay works fine, but I just got a new 2-bay, and it's cool because it's like built for travel. This is the charger.
Oh, what's that? X-Star.
It's an X-Star. It's a 2-bay, and it's got a magnetic fucking lid on it.
Look at that shit.
And in a pinch, you can use it to charge your phone. Works as a battery pack.
Yeah. What are the amps? What are the amps that thing charges at?
I think one.
What? Really?
I think it charges in an amp, yeah.
Oh, dude, my travel charger is a VC2.
Viacom?
So it charges at 2 amps for 1 battery and 1 amp for 2 batteries.
No kidding. So
Nope.
I've been using the old VC2 for a really long time.
Way bigger than this.
It works great. It is a little bigger than that, but I do have a display, which is nice.
This has a display on it too.
Where?
Right there. You can't see the little numbers that aren't lit up because it's not plugged in.
Oh, that's the display?
Yeah. It's got a little light up display. Let me see if I can plug it in.
This has got little needle graphs and stuff. It's great. Anyway, but my point is, where I was going with that is, I think that is a cooler option because, well, not because of the magnetic lid. I don't care about that. What is cool about that, though, is this only charges at half an amp.
Yep. I like the lid because it means when I travel, I can actually store batteries in it.
What?
So, like, I can store a couple batteries in it when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
It's kind of made for that. And I can toss it in my pocket if I'm going out. And if, yeah. Display.
I don't know if you can call that a display.
It's a fucking display.
I do dig the fact that it has that it's much smaller. I do dig the fact the biggest thing is that it charges at an amp. That's great.
Now here's the foreseeable downside. The tight fucking fit. When you like getting the battery in there is a pretty tight fit because it's tiny. And when you have 2 in there, there's not going to be a lot of room to maneuver the thing out.
Yeah, that's a palm slap, right?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
The old palm slap. Just how you get the batteries out of a billet. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. That's really cool. What do you know what model it is?
Yeah, I'll link it. I bought it on Amazon.
I mean, I don't need it. This works fine, but
it's like $12.
Oh shit, really?
It's $12 or $15. It's not expensive at all.
Not bad. I assume it's micro USB.
Yep, micro USB. And it's nice to have that added security that, like, hey, my phone is dying. Oh, I can use this to charge my phone. Does somebody want to put it in chat because I'm not allowed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's $15.95.
$15.95. That's pretty cool.
I was really excited when I found that thing. I was looking for like travel battery chargers. I'm like, dude, this thing is dope.
I don't know why I haven't seen that.
They might have a brand new model coming out because I saw one of the Ideal Home guys, right? About like a new X-Star charger that looks kind of similar but has a nicer screen.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't know if it has the lid. I actually kind of like the lid because it means I can stick it in my pocket and charge my phone. And that's just, I mean, is it necessary? Not really, but it is kind of useful.
It is. So that's kind of interesting. So I put in the link into chat, but it has not showed up.
Oh, interesting.
Because I've got the show with our software, streaming software here, and I've got it.
You see my link? I just put it in the chat.
Nope.
Oh.
In fact, now I'm seeing Tim's talking about lightning vapes after I put in the link, and I can see all of Tim's stuff on the show. but not my link. That's I wonder if I have to put it in directly.
Maybe Actual Vapor doesn't have admin access like Understudy 77 does.
No. This thing is logged in as Plumes.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah, for sure.
So there, I just posted. It's the XStar PB2.
PB2.
Yep.
Now, the big problem with having... Oh, that stinks. Right, so I need a 15th.
I kind of dig it. I thought it was a really cool find, and I actually did a little bit of searching for like best travel charger.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool find.
It is a cool find. I dig it.
So I have not tested it in a travel situation yet, but I mean, in general fit and function, like it's got one of those like nice, like matte-ish, like soft, velvety kind of feels to it.
Matte-ish.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I do.
Like it's a little bit matte-ish and a little bit velvety. There's the link.
Well, I just put it into the show directly now.
It's pretty tiny, which is nice, and I'm excited to travel with this. I really did like the little tiny one day, but I know when I go to Vegas, I'm going to be busy so much that I want a two bag.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be busy so much. So I was excited about that. I also got new Omen tips. Because like I said, I busted my Omen tip.
You did mention something about new Omen tips. Where did you get new Omen tips?
From Omen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just sent him a message. Said, "You still making tips?" He's like, "What do you mean? Or what do you want?" I said, "You're not going to like me because I want a 5mm internal bore." But he made me this this nice red one that matches my bolt.
So he made it for you. He didn't give you too much shit?
Nope. And then he made me this black one because I don't have a black one.
Nice.
And he also sent me this this clear one along with it, which I did not order, but it's kind of cool. And it's also the thin,
those are the standard Poe style cheaper ones.
Yeah, but it's also got the tiny inside board. Than that.
Yeah. They're good. I've got several of them around. I dig them. They're not as nice, obviously, as his premium tips, the 2-piece tips.
Sure.
But they're still fine. I mean, they're great, and they're really cost effective. I don't even remember what they are, but they're like $8 or something. They're dirt cheap.
So, I mean, the ones I primarily use, like I use the white one for my gloom. I use the red one for this bolt. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? If he's going to make me some tips, I'm going to get a black one too, because if I ever get another mod, like a black tip always works. Like no matter what, black tip always works.
Yeah.
So I figured I was going to order that too, because I don't have a black one with the thin bore. He makes them differently now.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Oh, hold on, I'll make you big screen.
Yeah, make me big screen. I don't think I can actually like fix the zoom problem, but like if you look at the bore on that guy,
yeah,
see how the metal tapers?
Yeah.
Now look at that one.
Which one's the new one?
The black one.
The black one's so it's more of a straight tubey tube.
The metal doesn't taper anymore. You just cut the tube differently.
Huh.
So like it's a bit different, and it's much thicker material, which I'm guessing will probably help protect it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And that
this one is thin.
So I do have a tip that he made a long time ago that when we were still trying to work this out, in fact, it's right here. This looks a lot like yours. Yeah, I'm going to make myself big now.
Which one? With the concave or with the thicker stuff?
So this guy is just the OD is much bigger. ID too. But the OD is much smaller. It's a teeny tiny little tip. I mean, it's like straight out, as opposed to the ones that I like.
What I wanted. He asked if I wanted a 9mm and 11mm, and I said 9.
Outer diameter?
Outer diameter is 9mm, inner diameter is 5.
And that's the way. I think that's the way this guy must be the bigger one, because I dig the ones that are bigger on the the OD, but the ID is still small.
I measured the white one, and my white one is definitely a 9, and I was like, it's perfect. I love it.
Yeah. It's a really small difference, but it is one of those things that I just kind of like.
I mean, I probably could have went either way.
Yeah.
But I actually liked a bit of a thinner tip. I think it's a little bit more comfortable.
How you coming, Foo?
Good.
How many drawers you got left?
3 more.
That's a lot of drawers.
Well, I did the small one because it's like 4 drawers, like 4 big drawers, and then it's like 2. You'll see here. the two small drawers go on top, so I did those first. Now I'm doing the big drawers.
We're going to talk about the stuff we were talking about before the show.
The movie stuff?
Oh, yeah. So you remember how we were complaining about ECR a while back about how the mods are like fucking morons and shit? They all got the boot in the last week. I just found out today. Well, there may be like one or two characters that I'm still not sure why they're still there. But yeah, it happened. And you know who was one of the mods that got removed? Anthony Vapes. Because having a reviewer as a moderator is always a good idea. Especially one that gets butthurt as easily as him.
But here's the killer. You know how much ECR has improved since?
Approximately 0%.
Well, because people left a while ago.
Yeah.
That sub has been a shit show for a long time.
I actually don't mind old Anthony, but what I didn't like was having somebody that had a conflict of interest there. That never really made sense to me.
Oh, like safer vapors.
Every moderator has a conflict of interest there. Bring in a new mod team. That mod team will get shoved a whole bunch of free shit, and then all of a
The
sudden,
problem is you don't belittle your viewership to reveal that.
Whoa.
Or
let's be honest.
Lou
Let's
Stella.
go through the,
Lou Stella's in chat.
what?
oh no shit.
What up, Lou?
Hey, man. Let's go through like the legitimate list of fucking people in vaping who haven't like gone to the dark side in a bad way. Us.
Alex Clark. Oh no, fuck us. Alex Clark. The end.
Alex Clark.
Yeah, but even us technically, because we've got juices with our faces on it.
Yep, but that's our
Go to the dark side. It's like,
we
what,
don't
make
promote
money
our
on
shit
the dark side?
at all. Like we really don't promote our shit.
No.
And Todd, but even Todd's slinging juice now.
What?
Yeah, because that would be stupid.
Todd's slinging juice now.
I don't remember him slinging juice.
He's got some fucking deal with some company. He's slinging juice now.
I assume it's a custard.
I think so.
Good for him.
He sent me a like request like a couple months back,
Mm.
and I was like, "Why the fuck did you send me?" I asked him I said, "Did you start a juice line?" He said, "Did you read my timeline?" I said, "No, I got an out of the blue invite to like your page." And he's like, "It's not mine, but he's looking after the UK launch and managing the market for them." So like, even Todd went to the dark side.
Good for Todd.
Yeah, make some money.
I know he's been working for, and he does, as far as I know, he doesn't promote any of his own products, but he's been consulting with some mod makers and stuff for a while. But he does that separate from the channel. Check side chat. Foo. That's what I'm talking about.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So
I don't know anything about that, so that's all you.
1 second. Wait. Gotta fold my leg for this one.
Get ready.
It's not gonna be that long. So this is another, because my head is under a rock when it comes to vape news. But there was a show at Nassau Coliseum. I think it was NVE was the company or someone. Anyway, there was a show at Nassau Coliseum, also known as the largest carpet liquidator, because the Islanders play like 15 games there a year. But anyway, I've been wanting a con to have happen there for a long time, just, after the fact, whatever, after me giving a shit. So one Vaping Fagin was doing a live stream, and I think he was hanging with the Big Lou and some, local cats.
Now that's a name I haven't heard for a long time.
Big Lou.
Yeah, he needs to lay off the churros. But anyway, moving on. He doing his thing with his little selfie stick, and homeboy runs up to him. And at first, it seemed like he was like busting his balls, but he was like calling out Fagin for talking shit about something or other, and he was basically roid raging. And Fagin, both literally and figuratively, was the bigger person in that situation and walked away.
Which is surprising to me.
No, I mean, he's not a confrontational dude. So what background I was able to get, and feel free to correct me if I had a guess, or at least from what I've been told, he didn't give a product of his a good review. And I don't know, what I'm heard. 1 gram green helped instigate the conflict, and so it like spilled over into like Instagram comments and shit. And I'm like, this is why the FDA is banning vaping.
It's sad, really.
It's just like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
you and your fucking cool kids' high school lunch table, like.
So this whole thing went down on a live stream?
This was on his live stream. The VOD's on his channel. If you look at NVE last day, scroll to 19 minutes, 50 seconds.
Damn.
Well, now that you're giving me specifics, I'm going to do it. I wasn't going to do it.
I would say show it on the show, but I'm not giving him the ad revenue.
Well,
drama, man. Like, the drama changed it all.
It was just like, yeah. It's like what?
You said NAVs?
No, on Fagan's channel.
I'm on Fagan's channel.
Yeah, it should be NVE last day is the name of the title.
Live at NVE last day, you said 19 minutes?
1950.
Oh, God, he totally records in, like, portrait mode. That's awful.
Yeah. I wanted to make a comment about that, but I'm like,
that might be more offensive than anything else you've been talking about.
It kind of is.
That's something I still struggle with trying to teach my parents. But doesn't he do this for a living? Oh boy, that's funny. Well, so there's that. I picked up a new mic. You ordered new batteries, Sean.
What?
You
I'm not listening. I'm watching.
Oh, okay. I need to order new batteries badly. I'm probably gonna do.
I did order new batteries.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. I know you're not listening.
It might be in my mailbox. I'm not sure.
I heard it's really good to leave them in the heat. Bake them in your lunchbox or your mailbox. And that's about it that I've got going on. Hey, Fu, what were you vaping earlier? Oh, he's doing his drawers.
You and your fucking timing.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I had a drink too. I have another one in the fridge. I got 75C, Snowdrift, Narta, fuck, basic fuck. I did order a Juul though, because they were running a 25% off sale.
Is that a Prime Day thing?
No, they were running a 25% off sale because I did get an Instant Pot on a Prime Day, and I bought a vacuum. But summertime, if I'm not at work, I'm here. I'm in basketball shorts and a t-shirt. And even carrying this can be troublesome. So, yeah, I bought a Juul because I don't, we'll try it out long term. Plus, I'm leaving the country at the end of the year, so I'm not taking any of this. Because I'm traveling as a vapor so hard. No, I just grab a fucking Juul and suck it up and just deal with it for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ooh, I forgot.
Oh, I also got a tattoo last week.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Do I have to zoom? Wait, let me pull myself up. I got my first tattoo last week. I decided, fuck it, let's do it. And I did.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me get your big screen. Fuck. Speaker view. There.
Yep. Yeah, I got a tattoo.
I love it.
It was awesome. I joined the club. I'm officially a vapor now.
You are officially a vapor now. You still need a hat. But you got the beard, got the tat.
Why would I cover this hair? Why would I cover this hair? Me and Masty, we have beautiful hair. We don't cover it. Well, he wears hats actually. I don't know why he does. He's got beautiful Spanish hair. He covered with a hat,
It's true.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm
gonna go get a drink.
Normal this week. I have not. In fact, I've really on my trip last week. I was using my billet box quite a bit. I was vaping. This in my billet box, and I had to go basic because I was vaping on an exo set. How passe. I'm So I didn't get to use the Zeta because I had to send it to Aaron. But he does. He's got that now, and I'm just back to the extra set. That's fine because it was all right. So I did use that last week. I was vaping not get pissed, but rather abolish mint, and but most of the time, just with the Ram Gloom. Railcracker, get yours today at derailmentvape.co and stuff. Oh yeah, and if you want our shit with our faces on it, you have to go to Stash Liquids. Yeah.
Yes, you do. That's the thing.
Keyword if.
Yeah, if. Ooh, speaking of which, we need to talk to Mr. John Martin. Sorry, we need to have Josh talk to John Martin because he tagged me in a post, and I totally forgot to mention it to you guys. He tagged me in the post a couple of days ago that they're running low in the UK.
Are we still online?
I hope so.
We are.
Okay.
I didn't know if we were having an online or offline conversation.
Yeah, it's online. Just do it. Fucking do it live. I'm just saying we need to talk to Josh because we need to hook up the UK. The UK needs hookups.
We do. I agree. Apparently, it is about a bit of the Raage video. Some video about the Raage.
Good. Oh, Festi said that the Zeta drop was 400 units. Hell yeah, dude. That's great. I actually didn't realize that because big timed it. And I just asked Steven to buy one from him directly.
What are you trying to buy?
The Zeta.
Ah.
But he said that there's 400 units the first drop. That's badass. I love that guy.
Oh, that's the build box thing?
Yeah. That's the Zeta.
Nice. When is it dropping? Because I want one.
The list went live on Saturday, I think.
Oh, I missed that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Because otherwise I totally would have missed this.
I would have too. I didn't remember it happened until Festi just said that. Yeah, definitely didn't realize that happened.
I don't actually even know if I'm in the group where the list dropped.
It was he posted like a week and a half ago and it popped into my notifications or something and so I saw it. That's the only reason I knew it was a Saturday, and it was probably last Saturday and I didn't realize it was there. So sorry, but Vic missed his 1 out of 400 shot. Well, it's not a 1 out of 400 shot. You had four. Well, there's probably a couple thousand people that signed up for one, and you just missed that 400 thing. Yeah, it sounds worse the way you said it. I know what you mean, but there was 500 to 400 shots. That's great, and I assume because Steven, I'm sure he's gonna have another drop here soon. I'm sure, because once he's got it ramped out, he'll just crank him. Facebook lists. Yeah, wait. No more Facebook lists are selling or waffles as of today, Shane?
Is that an actual thing? You're not allowed to sell on Facebook anymore?
I don't know. That's the first I've heard of it. That's interesting.
Shane, please provide details.
Yeah, for sure. Ace was 369. Hell yeah. Way to go. Way to go, Ace. I gotta admit, I miss it. The exercise's really good in a lot of ways since I had to build it and use it this last week. But after getting spoiled with that deck, know what I mean? Oh yeah, and also I had my my travel scissors, which are those the thrum scissors, right? The Japanese thrum style, seamstress style. That's what I've been using them forever. But I've got a pair that sits in my travel case, and they're like 5 years old or something at this point, and a little rusty. So I was trying to build and cut with them, and they're when you go to cut the cotton and it separates the blades and doesn't cut, it just sort of rolls it over. Yeah, it's time for some new travel scissors.
I can see that.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
I put my drawer rollers on upside down. I was wondering why my drawers were falling out. That's why I should be on 4 hours of sleep.
Or on the show.
That is a wrap on this for tonight.
Wait, did Festi explain? I want to know.
Oh, not Festi, it was Shane. Shane said, no more sales, giveaway, bow sale, trade, nothing vape related. That is interesting. I didn't know that.
New Facebook rule?
Yeah, apparently it's a Facebook rule. Now, that doesn't terribly surprised me because while I haven't been involved in the resale market in years at this point, plural, I know that even in the Plumes garage sale, people have had to make like screenshots of a post and then post the screenshot of their post because their post keeps getting removed.
Hold on, here we go. Facebook and Instagram to restrict content related to e-cigarettes, tobacco, and alcohol as of 8 hours ago, from CNN Live. Facebook will unveil a new policy on Wednesday to restrict sales and limit content related to alcohol and tobacco products, including e-cigarettes. The new policy will prohibit all private sales, trades, transfers of and gifting of alcohol and tobacco products on Facebook. Any brands that post related content to the sale or transfer will have to restrict that content to adults 18 and older. I see no problem restricting the content to 18 and older.
No.
The new policy will go into effect Wednesday and will apply to Facebook groups created to sell alcohol or tobacco products. The social network is reaching out to group administrators to elect them of the changes.
That's because nobody knows who we are. It's fine.
The company is enforcing new rules and may remove any groups that don't make necessary changes. While the policies already prohibit the sale of tobacco and alcohol, the platform is extending its ban to organic content, regular posts from private users. They'll use a combination of technology, human review, and reports from the community to remove any content that violates these policies. Facebook and Instagram users, including those under 18, are still free to post other content related to tobacco and vape products.
Just not sales.
Under the new policy, so-called influencers who are paid to promote nicotine-containing products will also be allowed to post content related to tobacco and vape products. Those posts will not have to be age-restricted. So apparently all you have to do is age-restrict your sales posts.
No, but I think it's verboten to post about it, period, even if you restrict it, though. Sale.
So you just have to age restrict.
No, the sale. You can post.
Even that, it looks like it just says you have to age restrict. It said it's allowed on things that are restricted. Any brands that post content related to the sale or transfer of these products will have to restrict that content to adults 18 or older.
Companies posting about it can do that, but like I bet they're saying that you can't just sell it, like straight sell it on that, like that's the sale.
Yeah, like linking to an external website.
I'm sure that's going to do pretty much nothing for vaping Facebook.
Maybe, like I said, it's already affected our tiny little group, and it has been doing.
What I'm saying is, it's not going to affect lists. I doubt it'll affect lists. It'll affect like for sale posts. I doubt it'll.
That's possible. That is possible.
No, as I read through that article, if I assume we're about to end.
Yeah.
I would like to end on a rant.
You would like to end on a rant? That's fine.
That article used one of my least favorite words in the fucking world at this point.
What's that?
Influencer.
Influencer. Yes.
God, do I fucking hate that word. Oh my God. I was watching
I hate that word, but not as much as I hate adulting.
I was watching a YouTube video for like looking for new backpacks. And the dude was like, just so you know, like, I bought this. Like, this company does not provide free content to their influencers. I'm like, you motherfucking entitled pieces of shit think that your shitty YouTube video is important. It doesn't really matter. I don't care if it gets fucking 50,000 views, 100,000 views. Like, you motherfuckers, that is the most entitled thing you can ever fucking call yourself. I'm an influencer. It's so shitty. Not to mention, like, to say that to the people that you're making the video for, like, bear in mind, I'm here to influence you on behalf of this company. Like, it's the shittiest, most disingenuous fucking thing in the goddamn world.
It's nothing disingenuous about it. Influencer is just a fancy word for paid spokesperson or sponsored. Yeah, that's all it is. You're a paid spokesperson. You know, when like Randy Quaid advertises this, that's all it is, except on fucking social media. And those people get a little boost of self-confidence and maybe some cash.
It is an awful word.
It's an awful word. It's one of those awful words because
we have to make up words for fucking everything, though. It's like, oh, I'm an influencer now. You're a paid spokesperson. I guess young people don't know what that means anymore. Like,
some of them aren't paid though. That's the thing. They're just influencers because 5 people listen.
Well, okay, that's fine. It's like, okay, think of it this way, Sean. Think of when DSLR cameras streamlined and then like some random 19-year-old college girl who bought a Rebel called herself a photographer. Same fucking concept. Same concept.
And it's just as bullshit. And that word means...
I don't really have a word. The problem to me is when you call yourself one, right? Because it's giving yourself a title.
Yeah.
And giving yourself...
And you know what's beautiful? We don't have to participate in what you think you are.
But what I'm saying is, like, that's where I see it. Like, I see it, people calling themselves influencers.
Right, exactly.
Like, it is the shittiest way to
call ourselves vape reviewers.
Like, it's fucking awful. Like, I don't know. It's just fucking awful. If we ever influenced anybody, I feel bad for those people.
We have. You know, the people who like buy our juice and shit, you know, John Martin, he has been influenced by the Plumes of Hazard.
I feel bad for
Duro bought a Squonker. He has been influenced by the Plumes of Hazard.
I feel horrible for those people. I am sorry. Sincerely. Make me big.
Make you big? Okay.
Make me big.
I'll make you
and
big.
tell me if I'm big, because I won't
I'm
know.
sorry, but make me big.
Here.
Am I big?
Yeah.
I am sorry. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
That was fun.
No, I'm not sorry.
I am.
That's good.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. Well, I think we've we've rambled on long enough tonight. Thank you for being patient with us up front.
At the same time, we
What?
we started like mad fucking late. So
Yeah. Thanks for listening to us ramble. Thanks for being patient up front while we sorted out some technical issues. Hopefully next week it'll go a hair smoother. No promises, but you know, because it's Plumes of Hazard. We're the most professional show in vaping. Everybody knows that.
I definitely won't be here next week. I'll be playing board games with 60,000 smelly nerds.
We love you guys. You guys kick ass. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.
bye.